A story actually about a student who goes to school. And it's a little bit of gossip, I guess. So this student, ever since she was younger, she's been involved in activities. Activities like sports, involved in community, music, the arts, always doing something to fill her time. And so soon enough, high school hits. Senior year, blasted in the face. She's thinking to herself, man, I need to do more. I need to be more activities, more clubs. I have to fill my college resume. And all the while, keeping up with her peers. And so what she's done is she put herself into a strenuous situation, but a bearable one. And if you guys haven't realized, this person's actually me. And so when I talk to my peers, or my friends, they ask me questions. Why do you do so much? Why do you need to be productive? Do you even have time? When do you sleep? And I always respond with, oh, I have a bunch of time. I get tons of sleep. But in reality, I'm mentally exhausted. And so if you're like me, you understand. You understand the need to be productive all the time. But let's say you're not. Let me take you to the mind of someone that feels a need to be productive 24/7. So if you look up here, this is my brain. And if we go into my brain, this is me. I'm on a boat, and this boat is representative of my mental health. And I'm the one in control. I'm sitting in the boat. I'm holding the rows, controlling my boat. And let's say we add some cargo to this boat. We add some boxes. Hypothetically, these boxes are representative of my achievements, my accomplishments so far in life. And hypothetically, let's say I'm ranked number 2, or I'm president of a club, and have almost 100% in every single one of my classes. These are my achievements. Now on my boat, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at other individuals. And these individuals may have 5 boxes, they may have 7 boxes. But more boxes means more achievements. And these other individuals have more than me. And so now I'd like to introduce someone that I like to call Ollie the Ostrich. And I like to think that he's pretty silly, because he's really my conscience, comparing myself to these other individuals with more boxes. And he comes on our boat, and he likes to say, Anna, you need to be more productive. You need to work harder. Look at what these other people are accomplishing, and you're not. And in reality, what he's saying you need more boxes. And so I get more boxes. But that's still not enough. It's not enough to satisfy all of me. So I get even more. I join NHS, I join Key Club, I apply to more internships, I get accepted into more internships, I apply to colleges. And at this point, nothing can satisfy all. And I begin to question myself. Am I not good enough? What am I doing wrong? Why do these other people have more achievements than myself? And with all this weight on my boat, this mental strain can only cause my boat to break and sink. What I've been indulging in is called toxic productivity, being as productive as I can every single minute of the day. And while being productive is good, toxic productivity is bad. This leaves me feeling exhausted, tired, and having no time to relax. Researchers say that ostriches like to stick their head in the sand when they have a problem. And now what we have to do is we have to take our head out of the sand and solve this problem. So how do we find a proper balance of being productive and maintaining a healthy mindset? Well, according to Leon Fetzer, the creator of the social comparison theory, he states that people evaluate their abilities and opinions by comparing those of other when it is not feasible. To elaborate, if someone has a high number of achievements and holds the same opinion as oneself, you will feel more confident in your opinion. However, if they do not have the same opinion, this makes you feel less confident. And when seeing these people with such high achievements, it shows what we're capable of doing. And when we cannot achieve that expectation, We do these smaller tasks to add up to that bigger task. And while it's not just me, it could be you students, it's these teachers, it's your parents, it's anyone who has ever felt invalidated by others' accomplishments compared to your own. And so what we have to realize is we have to realize what we do today, what we do in a week, in a month, to appreciate what we have accomplished. And now, there's something else that I like to call hustle culture. Hustle culture is the mentality, it's the mindset. To be successful is to be productive. Now, success, however you want to define it, whether it's getting 100% on your test, or you just got the job that you wanted, success is what you define it. When hustle culture becomes toxic is when you overwork yourself to the point of exhaustion for these achievements. It's about quality over quantity, because when you put a definition on these achievements is when you fall in the pit of toxic productivity. We have to remember that what we have achieved, or you have achieved, is not the same as everyone else. It's just the way we're built. And now going back to my story, everyone's boat is not built the same. Some people may have fancier boats, some people may have smaller boats, or even larger boats. Each boat cannot hold the same amount of boxes. If you let comparison take control of your life, you're not in control. You're allowing other people, through comparison, to control your life. And I know this may not pertain to every single person in the audience, or you may have seen it in someone else, or in the future, you'll be in this position. I want you to take one thing from this speech today. I want you to know that you cannot allow comparison to rid you of your own satisfaction, because that is how you fall victim to toxic productivity. Now, I'm not saying not do your best. I'm saying to do the best that you can, because you are your own person. You are not someone else. And so what we all need to do is we need to take comparison. We need to take this silly ostrich, and we all need to kick the ostrich off the boat. Thank you, guys.